The time has come.
Somebody stop me!
20 men and women from across Australia are about to compete in the most outrageous obstacle course this country's ever seen.
I hate this!
Those tough enough will endure breathtaking spills, spectacular tumbles, and incredible falls.
Bring it on!
Only the fastest and strongest fall will survive and take a shot at $20,000. But to claim the cash and achieve ultimate glory, they'll have to overcome the biggest obstacle of their lives, the Wipeout Zone. The final step to $20,000. The epic competition begins right now. This is Wipeout Australia. Hello again and welcome to Wipeout Australia. James Brayshaw here, and with me a man who needs no introduction, but I'm going to give him one anyway, Josh Lawson.
Thanks very much, JB. Tonight, once again, 20 ordinary Australians will take on the largest, toughest and most insane obstacle course ever designed. And when that final hooter blows, one lucky competitor is going to walk away with $20,000.
First, however, they have to make it through this week's Wipeout Qualifier. Today, they will start with the combo tower run before hitting the sucker punch, then the big balls, finally coming face to face with a new obstacle we've called the bubble bath swing. It's going to be a rough ride, Josh.
And it's cold and windy down there, JB, so they'll be up against it.
Looking windswept and wonderful is Kelly Landry, and she's facing off with our first contestant of the day.
Okay, thanks, guys. I'm here with Bonnie Harrison. Sorry, it's Bon Bon. Okay, I'm here with Bon Bon. So you're a belly dancer?
Yes, I am a belly dancer.
You're good. That is pretty mesmerising. Guys, do you think it's mesmerising?
Wow, what just happened?
I'm not really sure, JB, but I think we just got bon-bombed.
I want the world!
Wow, she's got expensive taste. I like that.
22-year-old belly dancer Bon Bon Harrison on her way in the Wipeout Qualifier.
And James, our sweet Bon Bon should feel right at home with our first obstacle, the combo towers. We've got the donuts on the left and sponge cake on the right.
And belly dancing Bon Bon launching and biting into the donuts, but now getting stuck in the chocolate mousse.
And I love the chocolate leg warmers she's picked up, James.
Belly dancing Bon Bon, now bouncing across the topple towers. She's made it.
Oh, that was brilliant.
Bon Bon now approaching the 22-headed serpent we call the sucker punch wall.
And the belly dancer appears to be mesmerising those gloves.
But it doesn't last long and she's off.
You know, I think she's really enjoying herself out there today.
I hate this!
Oh, of course, I have been wrong in the past.
We continue following the now chocolate-coated Bon Bon up to the big balls.
I think she looks more like a top deck.
Oh, this is horrible!
Well, what were you expecting, Bon Bon?
She makes the first. Oh, then gets bounced off the second and finishes with a beautiful belly whacker.
Yes, belly dancing Bon Bon mesmerising Big Ball 1, but Big Ball 2 not having a bar of it, and she gets belly bounced face first into the bubba ganoush.
Oh my God!
Bon Bon the belly dancer now looking more like Bon Bon the belly acher as she struggles to scale our final obstacle, the bubble bath swing.
I feel like I'm having a friggin' baby!
Boil the kettle and get the hot towels, JB, because this is a toughie. Contestants must swing, then land in the middle of this bubble bath. If they make it, we stop the clock. If they miss, the clock ticks on until they get up onto this red platform.
I really want to cry.
No time for that belly dancing Bon Bon. Let's see some guts. Come on, you can do it. Here she goes. Oh, she's belly flopped hard into the water. As we see a battered Bon Bon using every ounce of energy just to make her way to the platform. She records a time of 3 minutes and 31 seconds.
Hey, Bon Bon, what about one last belly dance for old time's sake?
I guess not. But it looks like our next contestant has more in the tank. It's 21-year-old Chris Elder from New South Wales.
Well, this chick's never going to get a boyfriend if she carries on like that, JB.
And Chris is a guy, Josh. And apart from his girly hair, he does some very boyish things.
Chris, you're a skater boy.
I guess so.
What kind of skills is a skateboarder going to bring to the course today?
I think balance is one thing. Tolerance of pain is another thing. Tolerance of pain, that's quite important.
Check out the hat. I think he's about to take off.
Skater boy onto the donuts. Attempting to get some air, but not enough. Josh, you're a bit of a skater boy in your day. Talk us through the replay.
My pleasure, JB. Here we see Chris with a frontside fakie into a quick 5-0 grind and finishing with the McTwist. Nicely done.
Have you actually ever ridden a skateboard?
Well, does the Tony Hawk video game count?
That's what I thought. As we see Skater Boy grinding his way up to the big balls now. He's firing up the propeller.
Work for me.
But will it give him the lift he needs, Josh?
I doubt it.
Skater Boy, off the runway, over the first, lands on the second, love taps the third, and that's as close as he gets.
Ooh, see you later, boy.
And it's a big hello to 24-year-old Naomi Watman, who wants to share with Australia her little secret.
I have a slight obsession. I love Mickey Mouse.
What do you love about him?
He's always happy and he's, just a funny little fellow.
She's not Minnie, is she?
Not by any stretch of the imagination, as we see Naomi the Musketeer Watman psyching herself up to face the big balls.
I can do this!
I suppose anything's possible when you wish upon a star, Naomi.
Off goes the Musketeer. Oh, she slipped caboose first and she's off. What a sensational mud mark she's left on big ball one.
Yeah, I'm seeing some mouse ears in that mud mark. A fitting tribute to her favourite rat.
Well, now let's go from modern art to living sculpture. This is 21-year-old PE student Seamus Rodden.
Wipeout! You've got nothing!
Holy genetic engineering. What is that thing?
Maybe the perfect specimen?
Wow, that's impressive.
Sure is, Josh. The perfect specimen Seamus Rodden now onto the fat-free donuts. Oh, and an imperfect landing for the specimen.
So, can anyone be a perfect specimen?
What kind of training do you do to have to look like that?
We're talking training every single day. Chin-ups, push-ups, bench press, the lot.
You've got a solo tear coming down your face.
It's getting pretty emotional. I have to win, okay?
The last time I tried to do a push-up, I cried too, JB.
The perfect specimen now pumping those picture-perfect pins up and onto the big balls. Leaping, stretching, then getting dumped like a dumbbell. I don't know, Josh. I'm not seeing a lot here that's impressive.
Are you kidding, James? The perfect specimen helped me lose 2 dress sizes in time for the Logies, and here's how he can help you too. Are you tired of sitting around wondering how to lose those extra Christmas kilos? In just 48 months, the perfect specimen can transform your body from this to this. If you don't see results after the first 12 months, we'll give you your money back.
No problem at all.
Satisfaction is guaranteed.
Yeah, that's right. That's what the ladies say.
So what are you waiting for, Tubby? Pick up the phone, take the plunge, and transform perfectly forgettable into...
The perfect specimen?
Operators are standing by to take your call. But right now, James, we're getting word a queue is formed at the Sucker Punch Wall.
That's preschool teacher Kay Redding.
Getting caned,
Personal trainer Philippa Robinson.
feeling the burn,
Ambulance driver Brad Hardy.
flatlining,
Stockbroker Jane Yepis.
credit crunched.
And some other guy. But bringing up the rear is Army Warrant Officer Class 1 Jodie Collier. This is one lady you don't want to mess with.
Take your hands out of your pocket when you're talking to me and call me ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
GI Jodie commanding respect on the qualifier today. Time for a dose of the old 22 glove salute.
Come on, soldier. 1 punch, 2 punch.
Left, 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 right, left.
She's a tough girl.
GI Jodie takes some direct hits but survives to fight another day.
Somebody stop me!
Holy Toledo, what the hell is that?
That's 24-year-old Jordana Cashman from New South Wales.
Jordana, you've been described as the female Jim Carrey.
Somebody just said to me, what the hell is with those facials? They wouldn't change you for the ugliest person on the face of the earth.
Not getting any arguments here, Jordana.
Point taken. This is one girl that could really use a mask.
The female Jim Carrey now preparing to pucker up to the big balls. Onto one. Oh, and then a sideways stumble and a tumble face first into the water.
Jim Carrey saying good morning, and in case we don't see her again, it's good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
So it's one obstacle to go for Jim Carrey. I wonder if she's ready for the bubble bath swing.
I'm ready to rock and roll. I'm ready to go. Come on, let me at it. Come on.
Oh, fired up Jim Carrey. Takes off and Bruce Almighty, she's doing alrighty. She makes it.
And somebody stop the clock because our female Jim Carrey is home in a time of 2 minutes, 13 seconds. James, I think we've lost another contestant. Oh, thank goodness, there she is. You know, James, this Wipeout qualifier reminds me of a giant sausage machine in reverse. Contestants go in looking all shiny and nice one end, then come out looking like mincemeat the other.
And we'll be putting more contestants through the grinder after the break.
Welcome back to Wipeout Australia, where the qualifier has been going about its merry business, making our contestants' lives a misery.
Those tough enough to survive will go through to the next round and still be in the running to win the $20,000 prize.
So, let's see who feels lucky.
Yep, there's 38-year-old mechanic Big Al Messer, who has quite an arsenal of breakdance moves.
Show us your moves, baby.
OK, JB, that's the Do I Look Fat in This? There's the chilly man boobs, the lazy Susan, and pops out a chicken neck to finish.
So it's breakdancing Big Al busting a move on the donuts.
Yeah, he calls that move his Donut Run DMC.
Now onto the topples. Oh, he's made it.
It's a new breakdance move, ladies and gentlemen.
He calls that one the wedding knot.
Breakdancing Big Al now b-boying up to the big balls.
Asks for some help from above.
Big Al's away. Hits one. Off two and into the beet juice.
And it's Breakdance 2 Electric Boogaloo as Al, top rocking the big balls, gets hit in the biggie smalls, shiznits the body rock and pop locks a headstand to finish.
OK, from beat boy to rock chick.
Rock and roll!
This is Georgia Hull, a 31-year-old record label boss from Melbourne. And if there's one thing we know about Rock Chick, she knows how to pick a hit. Oh, Rock Chick down.
Yes, as we see Rock Chick tries to sneak backstage, but spotted by the bouncers, she's sent packing back to the mosh pit.
The Rock Chick not looking too sure how she's going to handle these Rolling Stones. She's away. Over one. Oh, crashes on two and stage dives into the water.
The Rock Chick hits number one, but sails start to flag and it's slowing at two before finally crashing out of the charts and into the remainder bit. But if it's any consolation, she's not the only one-hit wonder we've seen on the big balls today.
Approaching the sucker punch wall now is 46-year-old Gold Coast PE teacher Marisa Hootner. Earlier, Kelly fired off a few questions.
Now, you've got some pretty impressive titles to your name.
Yeah, I got a few strong woman competitions.
They are some pretty impressive guns. Show us. Back to you guys.
Golden Guns looks impressive, but has she got the ammo to beat the sucker punch wall? Oh, what happened there, Josh?
Well, Golden Guns comes out blazing, but it takes nothing more than a nose scratch from old Sucky to put her on a disarmed derriere.
Golden Guns now taking aim at the big balls. She locks. She loads. She misfires into the water.
She's down.
Golden Guns fires truly at ball two, but loses her pistol grip and ricochets double action into the drink. Golden Guns looking a little golden rough, James.
Enter 37-year-old cleaner Gerard Robinson.
Actually, James, cleaner by day, drag queen by night.
Drag queen? You're kidding. I'm not seeing it.
Well, maybe this helps. Dress, pearls, lippy, fascinator, drag queen.
Yes, very convincing, Josh. Priscilla, queen of the big balls, making a run for it. Oh, he's bounced and slapped upside down for a double banger. Amazing.
And somewhere over the rainbow goes the drag queen. James, it's raining men.
Hallelujah, as we cross from one beautiful mind to another.
Okay, thanks, guys. I'm here with Robert Vanderplume. Now, you have a fascination with counting.
Well, I know there are 16 donuts, 12 topple towers, 4 big balls, and also 1 swing to get me over the finish line.
How many gloves on the sucker punch ball?
22.
So it's the Count Robert Vanderplume from Tasmania.
Sure that's not Transylvania?
Not that sort of count. Anyway, here he goes, down the ramp, on the way to the first obstacle. Oh, he's down!
Rob, that's not an obstacle.
Yes, the Count just couldn't resist guessing how many litres of water are used to fill the Wipeout pool. And for those of you playing at home, the answer is, of course, 2,573,513.
The Count, counting his blessings that he's made it as far as the big balls. I wonder how many steps he took to get to the top.
22.
OK, Smarty Pants, what's the legal drinking age in Belgium?
16.
Oh, this guy's good. How many big balls then? 1, 2.
And a wipeout.
Yes, and the big balls there teaching the Count that the number after 2 is in fact Wipeout.
I wonder if he's any good at counting stars, James.
Now on to the last obstacle, the bubble bath swing. And he's off. Oh, good height. And he puts it where it counts. That's a great result for the Count.
Yes, the Count doing the numbers calculates the perfect equation, making the bubble bath swing look as easy as pie.
Now to a nice little number of a different sort as we see how 22-year-old ex-bikini model Tian Hawkins tackles the bubble bath swing.
An ex-bikini model? I wonder if she wants to get back in the game. You know, James, she could be the face we've been searching for to launch Wipeout Bubble Bath.
We could always give her a casting call.
OK, and it's action. Cue the ex-bikini model. Yes, that's good, sweetheart. Believe in the bubble bath. Oh, that's not so good. Cut.
Oh, overshot it.
Yes, ex-bikini model all ready for a close-up, confidently striding to set, but she's tripped on the catwalk. She's out of the race.
But in a time of 2 minutes 11 seconds, our ex-bikini model can dust off the two-piece in preparation for the next round. So who did we cast as the face of Wipeout Bubble Bath?
This guy. Now, it seems talk of a bikini model at the bubble bath swing has attracted a crowd, James.
At the top of the course is Queensland Tiger tamer Robbie Doyle, who tells us he's brought a fierce growl to psych out the competition.
It's time to tame the Wipeout!
He's even added inverted commas for extra effect.
Ooh, scary. I'm gonna need my blankie, Uncle James.
The big cat traded some choice meows with Kelly moments ago.
Robbie, not much scares you, does it?
No, not much scares me at all. Worked with big cats for a while.
When you say big cats, you mean tigers.
The big striped kind. Ow! Grrr!
The big cat set to prey on our hapless donuts.
If by prey you mean being put on his knees before his maker, you'd be absolutely correct, James. I think he's marking out his territory. Bag's not being the one to change the kitty litter.
Ow! Big cat successfully across the topple towers and then he slips on the pathway.
That was classic.
I like the big cat's approach, Josh. He thinks like a tiger. He moves like a tiger.
He takes one to the head and goes down like a tiger. The big cat looking red raw.
But he did tell us he has a plan for the big balls.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was lying. Aren't cats supposed to land on their feet, James?
Now clawing his way up to the final obstacle. Can he prove there's enough room to swing a cat? Ow! Oh, he can. Good time too, 1:39 for the big cat. He earns himself a saucer of milk and a spot in the next round.
Nice kitty.
And joining him will be the female Jim Carrey, Jordana Cashman, and the drag queen Gerard Robinson.
Also through is the Golden Guns Marisa Hootner and Breakdancing Big Al.
They will face off against the sweeper, and this week we've done the honourable thing and bought her a ring.
Right for us, very wrong for our contestants.
Join us for more Wipeout Australia after the break. Welcome back to Wipeout Australia, the weirdest show on television.
Except for cooking adventures with James Brayshaw. Now it's time for my personal favourite, the sweeper.
And facing the sweeper are, among others, the Perfect Specimen Seamus Rodden, Big Cat Robbie Doyle, ex-bikini model Tian Hawkins, G.I. Jodie Collier, and the Count Robert Vanderplume. Why do you love the sweeper so much?
Well, take a look, James. It's a leveller. There's no escape. Just when you think things are going okay, pow.
And as if it wasn't hard enough, today we've made it even harder.
That's right, James, with the addition of the hoop. It sits on the end of the arm and it means that you have to jump high yet bend at the same time to get through. Very tough.
As is the case every week, only the final 6 will go through to the next round, with the last individual standing taking away a cash bonus of $1,000. They can chant all they like, but a pineapple says they'll go quiet once the sweeper starts to work its magic.
All you boys are going down. This is the girls' night.
All the girls are going down. This is a boys' night.
I want a girl to win, but it's not me, OK?
Wow, that really is trash talk.
There's the hooter and they're off. And the hoop already in play. That's ex-Bikini model down. And G.I. Jody as well.
This could be the shortest sweeper ever. The ex-Bikini model gets airbrushed off. Then G.I. Jody parachutes into the heart of enemy territory, never to be seen again.
So already 2 down. Only the top 6 get through to the next round. And let's not forget the sweeper arm will get higher and faster as we proceed.
Actually, JB, I'm restless. Can we set fire to the hoop? Grrr. There we go. Set fire to a hoop and a big cat will jump through it.
Now they're all sledging each other.
Whoa.
Oh, and there goes school teacher Kay Redding.
Go stand in the corner and take a good hard look at yourself, young lady.
The sweeper arm moves relentlessly onward and upward in search of its next victim. Oh, now Bearded Drag Queen's gone.
Our cross-dresser got caught lip-syncing I Will Survive, but the sweeper begged to differ. And it's ta-da, possums.
So that's the drag queen gone. 4 down. Who will be in the final 6?
Someone's gonna drop.
The remaining 8 contestants all showing good form, but the law of the sweeper dictates that someone will have to go soon. And soon is now. Who was that, Josh?
That was Philippa Robinson. Here's to you, Mrs. Robinson. The sweeper loves you more than you will know. Oh, oh, oh.
5 gone now. Only 1 more to be cut before we have our final 6. Jim Carrey looking ready to face the hoop again. It's getting tense. And oh, Jim Carrey down and out.
Somebody stop me!
And somebody finally did.
So here's the final 6. Skater Boy.
You're gonna lose.
Breakdancing Big Al. The Perfect Specimen. The Count. Big Cat. And Golden Guns. Oh, Big Cat cops a flesh wound. Can he claw his way back up? Yes, he can. Oh no, it's the Count down.
The Count got caught counting the stripes on Big Cat's shorts, the hairs on Skater Boy's head, and the specimen's muscles. But one face plant is enough to see him counted out.
And the Big Cat's down. So too Golden Guns.
Big Cat's cast out of the group. You might say he hurt his pride. And there's Golden Guns firing off a 21-gun salute.
3 left in the race for the $1,000. Breakdancing Big Al, Skater Boy, and the Perfect Specimen. Oh, there goes the Perfect Specimen.
He caught sight of his perfect reflection in the water and dove in to take a better look at that perfect physique.
That leaves just 2. Breakdancing Big Al and the Skater Boy.
Come on.
You know, the thing with Big Al is that you can't tell if he's struggling or just trying new moves.
Oh, no.
Well, there's your answer, because he's gone.
Oh, no, man. No.
Nice pose, Skater Boy. What do you reckon he's going to do with $1,000?
Buy an Olympic pool and drain it, I'd say.
So we've reduced 12 to 6. Joining Skater Boy Christopher Elder are the Count Robert Vanderplume and the Perfect Specimen Seamus Rodden.
Also through Big Cat Robbie Doyle, Breakdancing Big Al, and the Lone Woman, Golden Guns Marisa Hoot.
When we return, our final 6 face the diabolical Dreadmill in their bone-crunching quest for $20,000 on Wipeout Australia.
This is Wipeout Australia, the stupidest show on TV.
And we're down to the stupidest part of the show, the Dreadmill. Those taking part in this act are the Count Robert Vanderplume and Breakdancing Big Al and Big Cat Robbie Doyle.
Alongside them are Skater Boy Christopher Elder, the lone female Golden Guns Marisa Hootner, and the lone Perfect Specimen Seamus Rodden.
And as a special bonus, today's Dreadmill has been designed by guest game master, none other than my co-host, Josh Lawson. Josh, run us through it.
It'd be my pleasure, James. The ultimate aim of the game is to pluck 5 of the red Wipeout tennis balls from the sea of green balls and place them into the Perspex tube, or as I call it, the tube, at the end of the Dreadmill. Now, the fastest 4 competitors go through to the Wipeout Zone.
Sounds pretty straightforward to me.
Not that straightforward, James. To get to the tube, the contestants have to overcome many obstacles. As well as the balls themselves, they'll be dodging witches' hats and, I love this, James, they'll also be contending with the Wipeout artillery officer who'll be firing tennis balls at them from the Wipeout mortar cannon. It's a three-pronged attack, JB.
Sounds like it could
But
be...
wait, James, there's so much more. There's these.
What are they?
The goofy goggles, JB. They make everything look all weird and psychedelic. These puppies give you a whole new look at the world. It makes everything confused and distorted.
On the subject of confused and distorted, Kelly gave the contestants a little road test earlier.
Can you see this ball in my hand? Just grab it from my hand. The Dreadmill's that way. Back to you guys.
First up, it's breakdancing Big Al. And he's on. But he's off to a shocker.
Maybe he can bust some moves for us.
Hard to tell if Big Al is affected by the goofy goggles or just dizzy from all those 180 dance moves.
And the Dreadmill brings the big man to his knees. He's headed for the pit. Back on the Dreadmill now, and Big Al needs to make up some big time. He's on his feet. He's managed to pick up some red balls. He's at the tube. 1 in, 2 in, 3 in. He's waving like a freaky man. And the tube's down.
Oh, what's he doing to my tube?
He just knocked the tube over.
OK, we should deduct points for breaking my tube.
Perhaps we should deduct your pay for building such a shonky tube. Breakdancing Big Al on his feet now. Only 2 red balls to go. He's pulling out some new steps on his way to the tube. In goes ball 4 and 5. He's done it in a time of 3 minutes and 40 seconds.
And he's the first contestant to finish my course.
Next up is skater boy Chris Elder. Let's hope the Dreadmill doesn't fall apart for him too.
Remember, he needs to get 5 red balls into the tube at the end of the Dreadmill.
Which may or may not fall over.
Hey, can you stop picking on my course? It's a good course.
Yeah, fair enough. Skater boy's actually doing pretty well.
Despite looking like Lindsay Lohan at the back end of a week-long bender.
What part of your course is he at now, Josh?
My favourite part, the tube.
That's 1 red ball in, and the time's looking pretty good.
Oh no, they're all yellow.
Ball 2 now. Well, he drops his balls. Skater boy in trouble.
And that's not the goggles, by the way. That's actually the way Skater Boy sees the world.
Skater boy back at the tube.
4 down, 1 to go.
The man-child is light on his feet and making excellent time. Here he comes with the last red ball. Now just 1 step away. And Skater Boy rolls to the front of the pack with a time of 3 minutes and 2 seconds.
And here comes the Perfect Specimen to show us all how it's done on the perfect course.
Now the specimen probably wishing he'd spent more time on the treadmill and less time in front of the gym mirror. Have a look at him. He's going backwards. He's stumbling forwards. He's got no idea where he is, the specimen.
Oh, and the perfect wipeout for the Perfect Specimen. I doubt he's used to being in the pits, JB.
I agree, Josh, but he's back and onto it in a flash.
Oh, and look at him go. Looks like he's been at the gym. The gym beam, that is.
He's grasping at everything now. Up to the tube. And unloading. 1 in, 2, 3, 4. Oh, and the perfect 5. Specky time from the Perfect Spec.
And I think he'll need a good lie down after what was a very hard 1 minute and 45.
Now, if you thought this course was hard, you're right. And exactly how hard was illustrated by the count. After a series of stumbles, tumbles and mishaps, the count had to quit. So 4 down now and just 2 to go. Looking at the board, the Perfect Specimen's on task with the fastest time, followed by Skater Boy, then Breakdancing Big Al with the count out of contention after failing to finish. Up to the Dreadmill now is Golden Guns Marisa Hootner.
Okay, we're moments away. Marisa is just stepping onto the Dreadmill. Can she beat the boys? I hope so.
So Kelly getting behind Golden Guns as she aims herself down the Dreadmill to take a shot at winning the $20,000.
Good to see the ladies getting behind each other out there, JB.
She's missing all of them.
And Kelly visibly upset for the sisterhood there.
Not quite gun barrel straight, Josh. But at last, she approaches the tube. Feeling for it.
1, 2, 3. She's got 3 balls in there.
And she goes back for the next 2. She's racing against the clock now. Golden Guns just needs to get 2 balls in the barrel.
Tube, Brayshaw, tube.
And she fires truly. One final leap and she'll be home.
She's done it.
Indeed she has, and in the very good time of 2 minutes and 12 seconds.
She's second fastest so far, so she's safely into the Wipeout Zone, as is the Perfect Specimen and Skater Boy. With only one more to go, will the Big Cat eliminate Breakdancing Big Al?
We're about to find out. Clearly, Big Cat intends to tame the Dreadmill so he can stay in the top 4. Big Cat has his first red ball now, and he's bounding ahead. At this point, it's all about the clock, Josh.
And if this tabby wants to qualify, he's going to have to keep it moving. He has all the balance and poise of a big cat, JB. In fact, he kind of looks like Garfield after a big night on the catnip. 2 in.
3 to go.
Big Cat being forced back by the pace of the Dreadmill.
Can he claw his way into the Wipeout Zone?
There's the third. Big Cat taking shots from the tennis ball cannon. Oh, number 4's in now. This could mean curtains for Breakdancing Big Al. And there's number 5, but he's down.
But wait, he catapults himself to his feet and manages to turn a catastrophe into a perfect victory.
Big Cat is through 2 minutes and 11 seconds, which means Breakdancing Big Al is gone. So in the running, we have the Big Cat Robbie Doyle, Skater Boy Chris Elder, Golden Guns Marisa Hootner, and the Perfect Specimen Seamus Rodden. They are through to the final round.
And that's where we're headed after the break, the Wipeout Zone. Who will win and who will wipe out Australia?
Welcome back to Wipeout Australia. We've seen 3 rounds of brutal thrills and spills, but that was all kid stuff. Now it's time to get serious.
That's right, James. $20,000 is on the line here. Unfortunately, that line comes at the end of this, the Wipeout Zone.
It all starts up in the tower with a drop-down killer serve.
Then contestants charge up the barrel run
and slide across the icy water wall.
Then things get really fun with a ride on the spinner, which this week is closed, meaning there's only 2 ways in and out.
Then it's a dance across the rolling log
and a bounce over the launch pads to the finish line.
4 contestants will step up. The fastest gets the cash.
The rest go home to heal. Our first brave soul is the skater boy, Chris Elder.
Oh, man.
Skater boy proved he wasn't a slacker on the qualifier, grabbed a cool grand winning the sweeper, but then barely got by the Dreadmill in 4th place.
The skater boy's off. Oh, grabbed some nice air off the jump.
Let's see that again, JB. Look, he doesn't even leave his seat. It's like he's glued to that thing.
Up to the barrels. This should be simple for the skater boy.
Look at him go. I swear he could be a professional barrel jumper.
To the water wall. Kelly keeping a close eye on the action.
He is owning that wall.
He's through the water wall, but now comes the tough part, the spinner. And this week, there are only 2 ways in and out.
Oh! And that's not one of them, JB.
Skater boy jumped a little late and gets locked out.
Lucky for him, the pool was open, though.
He tries again, and he's in. The good thing is these walls make it easier to stay on the spinner. Chris just needs to find a way out. Here he goes. Landing's perfect.
He's on. He's made it.
Skater boy has a solid time working right now, Josh. And I have to figure he'll do well on the rolling log.
Well, figuring never was your strong suit, James.
Chris psyching himself up with a scream. And he runs and slides and gets there. Oh, and then just moves right onto the launch pads.
These kids today don't have any patience, James.
On to platform 2. He's across, hit the buzzer. Fantastic time. 3 minutes, 34 seconds.
I think he's excited.
It's a strong run, but will it stand up to the big cat, Robbie Doyle?
Let's see how the big cat prowled into the Wipeout Zone. Those cat-like reflexes gave him a 2nd place finish in the qualifier took him into the top 5 of the sweeper and another second-place finish on the Dreadmill.
Let's watch the big cat pounce again. Down Killer Surf he goes. Oh, he also doesn't lose his tube.
You know, I think his secret is sinking those claws into thin air.
He'll need some grip as he heads up the barrels. Oh, he hits the deck. And again.
He's having a lot of trouble out there, looking very loopy.
One final barrel and he's at the wall. This part of the course shouldn't be a problem. And it isn't. Let's see how Robbie's 9 lives handle the 2 doors on the spinner.
Here he goes. And our cat is on the hot spin roof.
Now he just needs to make it off.
No! Oh, no! And this is why it's cruel to have cats declawed, JB. He just couldn't get a grip.
That fall's going to cost him a lot of time, which he cannot afford. He's back for a second try. And he's back on easy. Oh, but he slips back and falls through.
That is going to cost him.
Cost him? Look how he stretches out those drapes. Who's going to pay for that, Kelly?
Back on. Will it be third time lucky? It has to be. He's on. And he makes it.
But look at the clock, JB. Time is not on his side. He has one chance at this rolling log to stay in the money.
He goes fast. Oh, and falls big.
Well, the big cat doesn't land on his feet.
And he doesn't land in the money either. Time is up for the big cat. His run is done. So after 2 tries, Skater Boy is still the Extreme King.
But we're not done yet. The Perfect Specimen Seamus Rodden and Golden Guns Marisa Hootner still have their shot.
The showdown continues when Wipeout Australia returns. Welcome back to Wipeout Australia. This is going down to the wire. Only 2 contestants left have a chance to nab the $20,000.
Skater Boy declawed the big cat and sits in pole position, but now we're bringing out the big guns. Marisa Hootner used her golden guns to blast by the qualifier, stood up to 4th place on the sweeper, and had a quick run down the Dreadmill. Now she's the only woman in the Wipeout Zone.
The golden guns are sounding off. Oh, touchdown!
Look at this, JB. She actually levitates above the tube before the crash.
Quickly up the barrels. She is making this look easy.
This is the Golden Gun Show. Skater Boy better watch his back.
Now for the water wall. Those big guns should be perfect for this obstacle.
Hope she can keep her powder dry, though.
To the spinner. She's into the gap. Can she hold on?
Looks like she's playing hide and seek here.
The golden gun stands up. Eyes the jump. Oh, she's on! No! And she's off!
James, I'm not sure those golden guns are quite as effective when they're crushed into that wetsuit.
Now, they do come in handy, though, for the swim back to the water wall, Josh. We have never had a woman win the Wipeout Zone. Can the guns do it? She's on! Just clinging on.
But Golden Guns is tired. She looks like she's running out of ammo, James. And time is running out too.
Here comes the jump. Perfect!
She's landed it.
Marisa's time still really good. Onto the rolling log. She charges. Oh, she's across first try.
James, I can see a target on Skater Boy's back right now. Golden Guns is locked and loaded.
At the launch pad, she's made the first one nicely. On to the second. And the final leap. Hit the buzzer. Golden Guns. Bang! 3 minutes, 13 seconds. Skater Boy gets knocked out.
I did it!
And that means there's only one person who has a chance, and he is the Perfect Specimen. Kelly's down with Seamus Rodden right now.
Marisa has set a very competitive time. How do you think you're going to fare against her?
She's a tough competitor, but if I stick to my game plan of just going 100% and making correct decisions, I think I got it.
Well, the Perfect Specimen has had an almost perfect day. He was number 1 on the qualifier, 3rd on the sweeper, and took the top spot on the Dreadmill.
Can he stay perfect? We're about to find out. He's off down Killer Surf.
Oh! The Let's look at that again. Check out that slick move, James. He steers himself sideways for a quick exit off the tube.
Time for the barrels. An early slip and a flop. Well, here come a couple of barrels. Oh, that's unbelievable!
Oh, he will tell his kids about that leap someday.
The Perfect Specimen's strength and conditioning now coming in very handy. Kelly's down with golden guns, keeping a keen eye on the action.
Full off.
He's moving quickly across the water wall, but we know everything comes down to the spinner. The Perfect Specimen jumps but misses the opening.
And he is just stretching it like taffy. Remember, James, that's not cheap fabric.
He's made a recovery.
He's slowly getting his bearings. And the jump. Oh, nice.
Oh, he's landed it.
He looks as if he's about to mangle his perfect face on the stairs, but somehow comes out unscathed.
Right now, the Perfect Specimen has an almost perfect time. To the rolling log. Oh, and he's off. There's his first mistake.
I think you jinxed him, James. Besides, perfection is so overrated.
Climbing back up for a second try. He makes his move. Can he? Oh, almost.
Wait a minute. James, look at this. He actually does touch the end platform. That means he doesn't have to repeat the obstacle.
Oh, controversial. So the Perfect Specimen still has a chance. This is as tight as a drum. Here are the launch pads. Down to the first. Oh, little sideways action. To his feet. And on to the second.
This is so close. One last jump, then we check the clock.
He's over. Hit the buzzer, Perfect Specimen. 2 minutes and 52 seconds. The Perfect Specimen wins his shootout with the golden guns.
Come on! Nothing!
He's a very happy man right now.
Yes! Woo!
And perfectly modest to the end, JB.
Woo! Come on!
So the Perfect Specimen Seamus Rodden ends his perfect day with 20 grand in his pocket. Join us next week for more thrills, spills and medical bills. Until then, I'm James Brayshaw.
And I'm Josh Lawson. For Kelly Landry, good night. Stay perfect.